Hello everyone, Luke Coleman here,
And Jill.
and between us we're Belding Hill Farms. Just a small homestead. If you're not familiar with us, we just started this YouTube channel, and you can go ahead and like and subscribe to us. So, Joe, you want to talk about why we're doing what we're doing today?
Well, it's April 8th, 2020,
Yeah.
during the COVID-19 pandemic, and we've had an insane amount of interest in people getting chicks, because that's what we sell in the springtime.
Yeah, our interest level has gone from about 15 to 20 messages to north of 300 or 400 messages in the last 3 weeks. So we're very conscious of the renewed interest here. But I guess that's a good thing. But our main thing that we wanted to mention is that we're concerned that people are doing this as a panic reaction, just like buying toilet paper to this pandemic we're in.
Yeah.
You
We
know?
just want people to know what goes on throughout the year, what you have to deal with.
Yeah. So yeah, and it's fine if
The
you go
tick.
into this. It's great with your eyes wide open. But the reality is that you buy these chickens now, and now it's spring and summer's coming, and this is great, and the chicken keeping will be easy this time of year. But January 31st rolls around. If you live in the northern climate like we do, we're in New Brunswick, Canada. Then you're going to be out there in the coop when you don't really want to be, with frozen waters and dealing with doors that won't close and all kinds of stuff. So if
Yeah.
you go into that with that in mind, then that's great. So we won't talk any more about that, but we just wanted to make sure that everyone was into it with the eyes wide open, and we're actually interviewing our customers now to make sure they're not the people who are panic buying. All right. So we wanted to do this because of that increased interest. We've been answering like crazy,
Hundreds.
yeah, hundreds of messages, and we do a lot of education for our customers to help them if they're newbies, answering questions, and we'll take phone calls or video chats, and we've done so many of them that we thought, let's just put a video out and capture all the same stuff that we repeat all over every time. So we're going to do a series of these videos because we didn't think we'd get it all into one, and then hopefully people will find an interest in the one thing that they're looking for. Pardon their dog in the background. So today's topic is really about the decision to get chickens. So, Joe, you want to talk about some of the benefits that go with it?
Um, well,
There's a lot of them.
there is. For me, it's also a de-stressor because we have teenage daughters, and oh my. So I'll go out to our coop, hang out with my chickens for a while, do whatever, and it's very calming.
Yeah.
It's fun to watch them scratch and fluff around in the dirt
Yep.
for their dirt baths and collect their eggs and see how they mother their little chicks and that. It's
Therapeutic.
it is.
And
It's very
I think
therapeutic.
we see a lot of our customers that say the same thing.
Yeah.
So another thing about that is just the education that goes with that, whether it's for yourself as a chicken owner, or education for your children or your grandchildren or neighbors or nephews and nieces, whatever. There's a lot of good lessons to be learned with keeping chickens. Responsibility and work ethic and empathy and caring and responsibility, if I didn't already say that. You are going to have chickens die on you, and it's an opportunity to teach children about life and death, because it's going to happen.
And you'll do whatever you can to save that poor little bird.
Yeah, and that's okay, and we don't want that to be the reality, but you should go into it knowing that you will lose some. Our vet is famous for saying,
Having livestock is having dead stock.
right,
Goes
so
with the territory.
if you're going to have animals, and you're going to lose animals. That's the reality of it. But it's a great lesson to teach children. And in today's context, some empathy and responsibility are not bad things to teach. Not to mention the actual biology of the animals, and seeing that an animal just being housed and fed and whatever, they have the ability to produce a product for you.
Yeah.
And that product turns out that the quality is second to none.
Yeah. It's pretty amazing feeling when you're preparing breakfast for your family and you look down and see these beautiful eggs that you cooked and think, wow,
Yeah.
that
Now-
came from our home. This is
Yeah.
This is pretty amazing.
And I think that's what we like about.
Yeah.
I mean, that's if you want to see a good thing in the COVID-19 scare is that people are starting to take more responsibility for where their food comes from, and this is a great little way to do it. Everyone should do the little piece that they can do. Another little tidbit that goes there is if you're a gardener or if you're a potential gardener, because hand in hand with raising animals, people are now having a renewed interest in gardening. A byproduct of these chickens is that you get a lot of compost. With the wood shavings that you mixed in and all their manure, that's some good garden material.
And they can scratch and till and do all kinds of work for you to get your ground ready for your garden too.
Yeah, the birds, and sometimes depending if you can free range them or not, they can take care of ticks for you, and there's all kinds of other of those side benefits. Let me see what else. We kind of made some notes here. I think that's the most of it, and I guess the end of the day is that you haven't heard us list too many negatives. Yes, there are the negatives that you have to go out to the coop when it's freezing cold, and and there's periods of year where you're looking after them, you're not getting eggs. We'll talk more about that in other subsequent videos, but I think for the most part, the good way outstrips the bad.
Yeah.
And then finances, we'll do another one on that as well, but anyone that thinks they're getting into chickens to make money, please watch our other video that we'll make, because that's not going to happen. Not saying that you shouldn't do it, and we tell a lot of our customers that if you have an extra dozen eggs, that makes for a great gift, be it Christmas time or a birthday or someone
Just a thank you.
Yeah, someone help you with a flat tire. You can give them a dozen eggs, and you'll have a friend for life. All right, so we'll see you on some of our next videos, and goodbye from Luke and Jill, and thanks for watching.
See you next time.